Now you're going to be working as a patient monitor tomorrow. And before you start, I just want to tell you a real story about how wily patients can be sometimes. About a month ago, we had a patient that was being monitored. They were in a dark room, and the patient somehow managed to wrap a blanket around their neck. And then the patient started to slide down the bed, trying to hang themselves. And you might wonder, could somebody really do that, and would it create any harm? And I'd like you to know that this particular scenario has occurred more than once in my career working with patients. So we need to be alert to that. So I just want you to remember, patients can be very creative in the ways they come up with trying to harm themselves while you're working on your watch.
Snooze time 9 minutes.
Hello, Moshi.
Welcome. Command, please.
Time.
The time is 5:30 a.m.
Today is your first day as a patient monitor. Welcome to Community Medical Centers. As a patient monitor, you will be fulfilling a vital role in the safety and care of our patients. Being a patient monitor is not an easy job, and it is a privilege to be allowed to work in this role. These patients have physician's orders to be monitored for their safety or the safety of others. They must be given the same respect that you would give any other patient. When you arrive at the hospital, report to the staffing office to receive your assignment. Clock in using *63 and then enter the cost center of the unit where you will be working. Introduce yourself to the nurse and ask for a thorough report on the patient you will be monitoring. Things to find out are why the patient is here, typical behaviors, anything to watch out for, such as attempts to hurt themselves or hiding items, the patient's baseline, how the patient uses the bathroom. When you come to the patient's room, be sure to introduce yourself to the off-going patient monitor and the patient. Then receive a report from the off-going patient monitor. This should include why the patient is being monitored, any significant events, special needs of the patient, and how to contact the RN. You need to check the patient's armband to make sure you are with the correct patient. The patient monitor exists to keep an eye on the patient due to the patient's unpredictable behavior, including attempts to harm themselves. You are responsible for documenting the patient's behavior every 15 minutes. Having someone in the room with the sole purpose of watching everything you do can be a little awkward, so there's no reason to make it even more uncomfortable. It doesn't matter who you are. That's just creepy. It's okay to talk to the people that you're monitoring. Here are some key things to remember. You're not a therapist. Don't try to fix all their problems. Let the patient direct the conversation. Don't just talk about yourself. Keep it light. No politics, no religion. Don't argue with or agitate the patient. Always promote a physically and emotionally safe environment. It is very important that you not be distracted while at work. You should not be texting, playing Sudoku, filling in crosswords, homework, card games, board games, games in the air, games on the ground, role-playing games, practicing an upcoming role, cooking cinnamon rolls, updating your Facebook, or downloading Cha Millionaire's Good Morning.
This song's for you. If you had it like me and I was in your shoes, I'd probably hate on me too. See, when you're getting big cash backs, all the haters hate that, cause they hate to see you be successful.
Really? You're here to do your job, and that's to make sure the patient is safe. This isn't a joke. The patient is being monitored for a reason. A large part of your day will be without excitement. Staff will come in and out, and it's easy to be distracted. You must be vigilant to see when something isn't right. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hi, doing good, and you?
I'm doing okay. See you later.
Great, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Did you say Dodgers game last night?
No, I haven't. Don't ruin it for me.
Okay.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
What's wrong with this picture? Let's look again. There you go. Oh, hey, how's it going?
Hi, doing good, and you?
I'm doing okay. See you later.
Great, yeah. Hey, wait a minute. Did you say Dodgers game last night?
No, I haven't. Don't ruin it for me.
Okay.
Okay.
It was pretty good.
It can happen fast, and it can happen to your patient if you're not attentive. Remember, if you ever see the patient do something dangerous in any way, it is your duty to immediately intervene. If possible, stop the patient, but always keep safety in mind. Do not ever put yourself in a situation where you can be hurt. Immediately tell the patient to stop and call for help. How to call for help. From the patient phone, dial 18 to contact security. Use the patient call light to notify the nurses station. Or alert nearby staff from the doorway. The best option is to prevent the opportunity for patients to harm themselves. For example, staff may accidentally leave items behind. Be alert and you will keep everyone safe. Constant monitoring can include trips to the bathroom. Remember, safety is more important than privacy. If you need help, ask. The door should stay open so that you can hear what is happening. If you don't hear anything or if anything seems amiss, ask the patient. Is everything okay in there? If there is no response, tell the patient, I need you to respond. If there is no response, announce that you are coming in. Okay, sir, I'm coming in. And check the patient. Remember to always ask for help if you feel like you need it. The same applies if there is a private interview between the patient and the doctor or the mental health worker. If you are asked to leave to provide privacy, stay just outside the door so that you can hear what is happening. Do not leave. You are there to call for help and provide assistance if it's needed. You are the patient monitor, regardless of what other staff are doing. Sometimes a patient will try to leave the hospital. Should a patient try to leave, do not block their way. Security is trained in how to safely handle patients. Do not grab or physically restrain the patient in any way. Dial 18 to contact security and give them as much information as possible.
Engaging the patient can lead to personal harm or injury. You should never do it.
Oh, you mean like this guy on the screen?
Oh my gosh, what is he even thinking?
Seriously, I mean, that's just asking to get hurt.
Seriously, I think that guy could totally take him. I wouldn't do that in a dark alley. Why would I do it at work?
Yeah, he just obviously has not seen the patient monitor video.
Definitely. You're supposed to call security.
That's right, dial 18. One of the most aggravating things for patients being monitored is not having the right to leave. If the patient is agitated, explain to them that the doctor wants them to stay and give the reason why. If the patient remains agitated, ask the nurse or the doctor to come speak with the patient. Early intervention can prevent a lot of problems later on. If you only have one patient and they leave the room, you may follow the patient after contacting security. Keep a safe distance and do not physically try to stop the patient from leaving the hospital. If the patient leaves the hospital campus, do not follow the patient. You are not allowed to follow patients off of the hospital grounds. If you have 2 or more patients, stay with your other patient and contact security. Give them as much information as you can about the patient trying to leave as possible. Thank you for watching. We hope this video demonstrates the importance of vigilant patient monitoring. Some things that you need to remember. Insist on a thorough report from the nurse and the off-going patient monitor. You must document every 15 minutes on the patient's behavior. Keep the patient within eyesight or earshot. Patients can be very creative, so pay attention. And always, always call for help early. Thank you.
Of things because who knows what they're going to come up with.
Just tell us when to go.
All right, you guys are ready? Yeah. Clap.
Go back to bed. Bad patient, bad. Sir, I need you to respond.
I'm fine.
Nope. Get back in bed.
I know!
Dude, this is gonna be a reach. I think I need to get out. Let's see what happens. I remember when